Bodhi, come. Bodhi, come. Come on. Good boy. So this is actually the first video of the new year that I am shooting. And this is not the way that I pictured the first video going. Because as you can see, the dog park is empty. Because actually it's been rained out. We've had rain here in Southern California the last few days. And yeah, so the people just aren't showing up. Usually this dog park gets flooded when it rains enough. Bodhi, come! Come on, Bodhi, this way! This way! But yeah, I'm shooting this video anyhow. By the way, I want to say Happy New Year to everyone. But Bodhi, come this way! Let's go! No! No! Come on! Let's go! Good boy! Good boy! Yeah, so I'm shooting this video anyway because I wanted to talk with you all about something. Bodhi's World actually almost did not continue into 2023. It was very much in danger of coming to an end, Bodhi's channel. And the reason why it nearly came the reason why it nearly came to an end is because the day after Christmas, I was in a terrible accident. And yeah, it was bad, but it had the potential to have been even worse. But I'll just tell you what happened. So, Bodhi, come this way. This way. Good boy, good boy. So, yeah, I use an inversion table because I have issues with my back. And so the day after Christmas, that being Monday, the 26th, I was on the inversion table and I reclined on the inversion table, and unbeknownst to me, I did not use the locking mechanism properly on my feet, and as I was inverted, I fell off the table and I struck a metal bar with my head, and my head was compressed into my neck into my shoulders, however you want to describe it. But yeah, I hit the still bar. I fell, I would say, oh gosh, over a foot off the ground. I fell onto my head. So all that weight, I weigh approximately 175 pounds. So all that weight came down onto my head, onto that bar, and yeah, I was compressed, basically, all that weight onto me. And I was very dazed. I was on my hands and knees, I was moaning, and yeah, I had to gather myself. I was down on the ground, I would say, for about 10, maybe 15 minutes. And then I finally gathered myself and I stood up and I was leaning on the inversion table. Fortunately, I did not lose consciousness. I was not dizzy. I knew exactly what had happened. And my vision wasn't blurry, none of that. But the thing is that my neck, and I guess it would be my spine maybe, they were very messed up. My neck was in pain. Of course, the top of my head was in pain too, or all around was in pain. All of that, my back, all of that was just, it was not completely out of alignment. I was in pain. I had this severe crook in my neck where I could not straighten my head up. It was leaning to the right side. I would say almost similar to when you're holding a phone between your head and your shoulder. Yeah, so it was pretty bad. Well, actually, that part didn't happen until the next morning when I woke up, is when my neck was locked in place. But anyhow, amazingly enough, That same day when it happened, within a few minutes, I went right back to editing videos. By the way, the videos that you have been watching are ones that were filmed last year. This one obviously is being filmed in 2023. But I went back to editing videos. I went to bed that night, and yeah, when I woke up, my neck was extremely sore. I was stiff. It was as if I'd been in a major auto accident, and yeah, my neck was locked in place. And so over the next week, basically, I had to do rehab. Um, yeah, I have a number of machines. I have a inversion table. I have a whole body vibration machine. I have a chin up bar or pull up bar, I guess you should call it. Bodhi, come here, Bodhi, Bodhi. So I have all of those things, and hey, no, no. So I knew exactly what I had to do to rehab myself, but the rehab would seem as if it was possibly more painful than the actual incident. By the way, on my head, I did have swelling. I had maybe called like a goose egg, I don't know, but it was pretty big. I had bruising on the top of my head. It was red, all of that. Yeah, so it was bad. And the reason why I say that Bodhi's World was close to not continuing in 2023, because basically I nearly broke my neck. I could have been paralyzed, or I could have been dead. Any one of those. But I don't know. Someone watching might say, "Oh, you're exaggerating." No, it was that severe. So I thank God that He spared my life. So I'm appreciative of that, and I'm doing so well. I actually could not return to the dog park. Gosh, I couldn't drive actually because that was too painful. Everything was sore. But I didn't return to the dog park. That happened on Monday. I did not return to the dog park until I think it was Thursday or Friday, and I was not able to film. I was not able to film because I have to get into a certain position to film. I have to be able to chase dogs around. I couldn't do any of that. I was just barely able to walk, without discomfort. So it's been a process. I'm doing much better. I'm out here. I'm walking around. Obviously, there are no dogs to chase around, or I would be filming them right now. Bodhi, come! Bodhi, come! Yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you. I'm still working hard on getting better physically. Yeah, when all that happened, the first thought on my mind was, well, obviously I have to be more careful, but I also thought, you know what? I have to get better because I have to be able to film. I took the little break, the 3-day break, but I was like, as soon as this 3-day break is over, by the way, this is Wednesday, when I said I would come back, I'm filming, it's Wednesday. I said, you know what? That's what I was thinking is, hey, I need to film these videos because everybody's expecting Bodhi to be back. So I worked really hard on rehabbing, probably about, let me see, an hour to an hour 15 every day. That may not seem like much, but when you're in pain and you're trying to loosen those muscles and all that because they've tightened up, they've locked up, all of that, that is actually a lot. That's actually a lot. So there were mornings when I woke up and my right trapezius would be in pain. That was the last place where there was pain. Most of my pain was in my neck and my trapezius. If anyone watching doesn't know where the trapezius is, that's between your neck and your shoulder, the muscle right there. So that was very painful. So fortunately now I wake up, I don't have that pain. I mean, right now talking to you, I do have a little bit of discomfort in my back, but overall I'm doing much better, and I know I'm only going to get better. By the way, I couldn't even At one time, I couldn't even rotate my neck, like look from left to right. So that was an issue too, but I am doing so much better. I just want to say Happy New Year to everyone. Bodhi and I, we appreciate you all. We're not going to go over there to the cylinder because this dog park is very muddy. It's wet, it's muddy, that's why nobody's in here. But I should say another thing when the accident happened and I was trying to rehab, another thing is I felt horrible for Bodhi because he was going to be locked up in the house again, or locked or in the yard again. So it's like, oh my gosh. First, as long-time viewers would know, first Bodhi had his injury, which he has recovered from, thank goodness. Then I had the flu. Then I had this accident on the inversion table. And I was like, this poor dog. I can't believe this. Bodhi, come! Bodhi, come! Come on! Come on! So, anyhow, we are going to wrap up this video. But we want you to know that we appreciate you so much. And, yeah, so that's going to be it. There's a little bit more to the story of what has been going on. I will share what I was doing over those 3 days besides the rehab. I will share that in a part 2 of this video. This is part 1. We appreciate you so much. Hopefully, we will see what happens. Maybe part 2. Maybe we might get more dogs in here, but I don't know. It's supposed to rain some more this week. So thank you all so much for watching. We appreciate you so much. Bodhi, come! Bodhi, come! Say bye to the people. Bodhi, this way, this way. Good boy, Bodhi, good boy.